So Donald Trump is now tripled down. To be fair, the CBS News poll was done after he only doubled down on moral equivalency between the protesters of Nazis and the Nazis themselves. And they asked people, do you approve of Trump's response to the Charlottesville attack? Only 34% approved, 55% disapproved. That's not nearly low enough. I was really disheartened by that number. Okay, it gets better and worse. Independents are the ones that decide elections, whether we like it or not. They are more against them than the average American, so that's a good thing. 32% approved, 53% disapproved of his reaction. But look at the Republicans. 67% approved, only 22% disapproved. So maybe I gave Republican voters too much credit earlier in the week. Anna and I had a debate about it, and she said it won't move them. And I thought that it might move some of the moms in Kansas that are Republican voters, but that find him to be a bully and a tyrant, according to one focus group. But you know what? Even in that focus group, they all said that they would still vote for Trump. And here's 2/3 of Republicans going, you want to blame the people who got killed, who were there to protest against Nazis? As they were chanting, the Jews will not replace us, as they were carrying in Klan outfits and white supremacist outfits and swastikas. 2/3 of Republican voters saying, yeah, that's fine. Blame both sides, no problem. Make the Nazis and the anti-Nazis on the same moral plane. That is deeply depressing. I mean, I am in some regards a fire-breathing progressive. And apparently I had too good an opinion of Republican voters. I guess they're much worse than I thought. Okay, have Trump policies encourage racial unity? Overall, 12% yes. Come on. 44% say it has encouraged racial division, and 39% said not much effect. Okay, that's a perfectly fine result. Of course, I think he's clearly increased racial division, but that's the plurality, so that's okay. Among independents, he does even worse again, so that's really good news. 11% believe he's brought more racial unity, 43% say he's brought more racial division, and 40% say not much effect. Let's go to Republicans again. Here, they're having trouble saying he brought racial unity, even the Republicans. But still, 25% say brought racial unity, only 15% say racial division, so the racial unity is still a much higher number, and 56% saying not much effect. Basically going, I don't see it. He's lost most of the country. He's lost 2/3 of the independents. If there was an election today, he'd be in a world of trouble. He thinks he can pull a rabbit out of his hat again. You were running against a person who was deeply disliked, who was a symbol of the establishment and the elites people didn't like. I don't know that you're going to get that lucky again. That's up to the Democrats. But even so, these are disastrous numbers. But when you look at the Republicans and how strongly they're still holding on to him, even after his equivalency on Nazis, it is a depressing state of the Republican Party in today's America. If you like this clip of the Young Turks, you know there's a whole live 2-hour show, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern every day, and you can download it or stream it and watch it without ads if you become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.